Hey, Areg, how you doing, man?
It's very nice to play under 5,000 degrees, man. That's all.
Yeah, man, but we still gotta do the review.
Cusco, give me that, Cusco.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gladiators Tennis, and today we're reviewing this, the wilsonultra 100 V3. Not exactly excited about this one, but
Come on, man. Ultra stands for ultra power.
yeah, or ultra fat as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so a little disclaimer before my review. Don't take it too close to the heart, because I already know I'm not gonna like it, because I've tried the previous version and I absolutely hated it. I don't think they've changed much. But do keep in mind that it's not made for my playstyle whatsoever, so yeah, we'll see. It's ugly, I just can't look at it. So guys, just a quick disclaimer. I'm about to share a lot of negative impressions that are gonna be subjective and biased, but I'm still gonna share them because that's just how I feel, and it's only fair to do so. So, stop it. Ugh. I simply can't believe that the same people who designed the pro stuff came out with this racket's aesthetics. Okay, let's get into the actual review. I absolutely hated this racket. I'm even going to go as far as to saying that this is the worst racket we've tested so far. I knew that this wasn't a racket that would fit my playstyle and that it's really powerful and provides a lot of spin potential, which isn't exactly what I'm looking for in a racket. But what I didn't expect to encounter in this racket, however, is the complete absence of upsides. It didn't shine in terms of spin, and talking power, well, when I really needed to place the ball deep, the racket didn't provide any. And when all I needed was control and feel, the ball was just taking off like a rocket. The only shot that I could manage was the backhand. I could save myself by playing less offensive and with more spin, so the backhand to backhand scenario was the only one I was considering when planning my points. Forehands, I think I managed to successfully put one offensive forehand in with this frame, I guess. Although having a pretty big head size, actually the same as my racket, 100 square inches, it was not forgiving. And the lack of stability on impact was horrendous. I could literally feel the racket wobbling in my hand as I was taking a shot. It literally made me lose confidence and made my gameplay dirty. Volleys, well, it's not too bad at the net. I could sometimes manage to win a point approaching the web, and that was quite satisfying. Returning was humiliating. I had to stand far and return with a lot of depth and spin, which isn't something I like to do, but I had no other option. Serves were quite bad as well. No stability on impact, uncontrollable power, and unpredictable spin. I guess the kick second serves were sometimes landing in, but that's about it. Listen, if you play with a lot of spin on all your shots, then yeah, this racket could work. But if you're a flat hitter, I wouldn't recommend getting near this one. Guys, I know that you've clicked on this video because you either have the racket and you like it, or because you're considering to buy it. And this kind of opinion is the last thing you were expecting. But hey, that's why you have two other dudes with their own opinion and different playstyles that maybe match yours. Blah, no, not again.
Stop. Shh, stop, you stop. No.
Dai, oh.
Damn! Damn, man. You know, there's like marriage material and then there's subscribe material. Your subscribe material.
Yo, Kuzey, this is not a racket. Do whatever you want with it. I'm not telling you to do a review because like it's not worth it. It's absolutely useless. Okay, maybe I shouldn't hate it too much, but yeah.
Whose opinion is this about? My opinion. So let's just keep it down over there. Thanks. So this racket is horrible. I also think it's pretty bad, but it's my different opinion, nothing to do with yours. The head size is unnecessarily big, and I mean, I just don't feel the sweet, nice beauty of the ball with this racket, unfortunately. But we'll see. Feelings can change, you know. Sometimes you break up with your girlfriend, sometimes you get together with her. I'm not getting back with that bitch. The only positive thing she has is that she has a massive head size. So even if you don't hit it right in the center of the string bed, you don't really frame that much. It was offering an unnecessary amount of power, which is making me hesitate at some shots, especially in the approaches. Now let's talk about some ground strokes. The backhand personally is my least favorite shot. I'm really bad at it and I don't generate almost any strength from that shot. So it can't really get any worse. But this racket gave me enough power to find that depth with my backhand, which, you know, helped me at least dominate at some points. Transitioning onto my signature shot, the forehand. I personally think I have a big forehand. I don't want to brag or anything, but unlike the backhand, I have an insane amount of strength in my forehand, and more added power will make it just worse. I was missing a lot of forehands long and lost my control. Long story short, this racket single-handedly ruined my most lethal weapon. About slice. I usually slice quite often to hide my horrible backhand. But since the racket doesn't have much control, I wasn't confident enough with it. I felt decent with my volleys, because just by blocking my opponent's shot, I could use their strength against them. Like Aikido. It's when you take somebody's strength and give it back. Doesn't matter. It was pretty easy to direct the ball where I wanted to. Just want to point out the fact that this racket isn't particularly good in volleys. Maybe I'm just so good at volleying. About the returns. When the opponent served strong, I actually returned better because, again, I used the strength against him, like Aikido. About the most important shot in the game, which is the serve. I was feeling better with the kick serve than I was with the flat one, because I seemed to create easy power with my wrist, which made the ball bounce quite high. Alright, so about the cosmetics and aesthetics of the racket. I like the color blue, because blue is nature. But this racket was so bad that from now on I hate blue. As a conclusion, I would recommend this racket to people who have a lot of control but lacks power in their shots, and to people who tend to play with more spin shots rather than flat shots. Yep, guys.
Areg, my boy, does this look familiar?
Yeah, man, yeah, way too familiar. Playing with this one is gonna be like, you know, cheating on my new love, which is the head, because this is my ex and I still have some feelings for it. So yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna like it, of course.
First of all, let me start by saying that I'm more than certain that this frame is powerful. But as strained as it may seem, I felt a bit of lack of force while using this Ultra. But then, this sensation may be provoked by the fact that I was subconsciously comparing the Ultra with my latest head speed, which releases the balls like if they were some spaceship rockets. The Ultra isn't very stable, but thanks to that big sweet spot combined with the unlimitedness of my talent, the shots were under control, powerful and deep. So, the ground strokes were fine, but they were almost begging me to give them a bit more of energy while hitting them. Basically, you have to force your arm to make sure the shot is offensive. The same goes for the serve. I didn't gain any insane speed on my flat serve. But it was easy enough to direct the ball correctly when it came to slicing or doing a kick serve. Finally, I have to mention that the main three things that I liked about the previous generation of this frame were the nice slice, forehand and volley. And it remains the same with this model. So doing this review was a very pleasant déjà vu for me. Okay, now it's the important part. You know, there's like American Got Talent and then there's Racket Got Talent, which is this, because now we're gonna judge the racket and give it a grade. Let's go. Nice.
Otra vez! Otra vez! Dude, I did the same to him yesterday. Oh! Okay, Roger. Это понятно.
That's actually perfect with my face situation that I put and I'm grabándolo, you know.
Je dis. Ah, je dis. Alors français, je dis. Je dis. Et 3, 2, 1. Et...